Welcome back to the illustrious back seat of my car as always. So a race happened this week in the great state of Iowa that I'd like to discuss. And can you believe it? Can you believe that I'm disappointed in the outcome? Byron wins after the bullshit that happens last week. Yeah, Denny, you barely beat Byron with 11 more years of experience and an illegal car. Congrats! So Byron won this weekend in Xfinity, but I'm disappointed because it just could never end well. Because Ryan Sieg, Ross Chastain, and Tommy Joe Martins were battling for the... And Byron still barely won. He was like, he didn't even have a second lead over Sieg. He has $1 million more in resources in his car, and he barely beat Sieg. And Sieg was battling with Reddick. So Sieg was already occupied. He wasn't even going for the lead, but he still barely... Amazing. Just amazing how 1 week's difference can make. And if that race had just played out normally, oh, I'd have been happy that Byron won. But it didn't play out normally. We had a chance, we had something that interstellar odds could not have assumed. And it was gone just because one competitive car was on the lead lap. And that's how it always happens in these races. Whenever it's a huge shit show, there's always that one competitive car in there that's gonna win by default because he's a better car. It doesn't matter how much talent they have. It doesn't matter how experienced they are. There's always gonna be one guy that has the car that's gonna win no matter what. And that is just disappointing to say the least. And we're never, ever, ever gonna have another top 15 like that. This was a chance for something astronomical. But that didn't happen, of course. And now Byron's basically a lock for one of the cars that's up for grabs this year, so great. I mean, in all reality, he should do another year of Xfinity, but you never fucking know with this shit, so. Let's talk about trucks before we do anything else. Trucks was also great. I don't care what anyone says. Both of those races from start to finish were wonderful. Nemechek won again. Why isn't he in Xfinity right now? Why isn't he in Xfinity right now? Why isn't Roger Penske calling up Joe, Front Row Joe, and inking a deal with JHN? Could someone explain this to me? Why is Ryan Reed still a full-time driver, and yet Bubba has nothing this weekend, and John Nemechek two back-to-back wins? Still in trucks. Okay. Great. Just great. So, I give the trucks race a 7 out of 10. And the Xfinity race an 8 out of 10 just because of the shenanigans. But yeah, Iowa, such a great track. Such a great track. Such a great track. But anyway, I don't want them to take Cup there though, because then it'll be a tripper header weekend and it's going to be leech infested. I don't want Cup to go there. Otherwise it's going to be leech infested. Yeah. So that's that. Hey, the F1 race was exciting today. What? What? Since when is F1 exciting? Yeah, I didn't even see the whole thing and I was entertained. You know? Like, that's something you don't expect. This is a once-in-a-lifetime occurrence, man. Yeah. I mean, Ricciardo won. Good job for Red Bull to get a win this year. Now can Verstappen please have one good GP this year? That'd be great. That'd just be wonderful. Really hoping that Magnussen could have gotten the podium, but really was hoping Alonso could get the podium too, so what the fuck do I know, man? You know? And then IndyCar happened, I really wasn't paying attention to it. Road America's a great track, but IndyCar is not that entertaining anymore at road courses. I mean, it's nothing you don't get in F1 already. And F1 I already have investment in. Anyway, should we talk about the race today? Because I don't want to. The first two stages. What a mess. Like, that was just chaos. People were driving so aggressively. Why? Why was everyone driving so aggressively? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. There's a whole bunch of people's days were ruined in the first stage. Yes, I'm talking about Danica, in case you were wondering. And, yeah. And don't tell me that that was actual strategy going on, because the same people that are always up front were up front at the end. So I don't want to pretend like any of this faux strategy that these stages apparently bring into the races. Yeah. There was about equally as little actual strategy being played out in these first two stages than actually play out in any other race this year so far, where people were like, oh, look at all this strategy. Nope. 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 The race still played out as the way that everyone assumed it would. So yeah. That being said, the last stage was great. No bullshit cautions, even though there was one bullshit caution right at the start. So they're going to throw a caution for the Earnhardt spin in the hairpin, but not the Allmendinger spin in the hairpin, or whoever else spun in the hairpin that I can't remember. Austin. Yeah. They're not going to throw a caution for those, but for Earnhardt, oh man, I got to throw the caution me too. Wouldn't want him to not do good. And how about the end? How about that last lap? Where it took them 10 minutes to throw the caution at the end. Yeah. Either don't throw it or throw it. That's all I ask for. Either don't throw it or throw it and be consistent. But asking NASCAR to be consistent is like asking a ballerina to... What do ballerinas do? I don't even know what fucking ballerinas do. Whatever, asking a ballerina to do whatever ballerinas don't do. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it's just... Why? Why, man? And I still hate Harvick. Don't think I've forgotten about Talladega in 2015, Harvick. No. That was dastardly. He slowed down right before the one and only restart. Oh, wait. They're going to do it again because... I don't know? Yeah, he slowed down, yielded spots on track. Any other caution, he would have had to keep his position where he dropped back to. But no! He got back up to where he was before he started yielding positions. He should not have been up there. I'm still mad about this. He should not have even been up where he was on that second attempt. And now he is responsible for the fucking overtime line. And I hate him. So yeah, fuck Harvick. I was eagerly anticipating a winless season for Harvick. But we can't have things that are nice like that. But the last stage was so good. Like, there was actual racing. Actual fucking racing. Actual fucking strategy. People pitting really late and driving up back through the field again. People pitting really early and then hanging on with old tires. Actual fucking strategy. Actual fucking strategy. And no bullshit cautions, except for the last one, which should have either been a caution immediately or not at all. But no, they chose to try and meet them in the middle. And that is just not something that you should be doing. You should make one decision every time and stick with it. Not that hard. So yeah. Harvick wins again. Yay. And I give the last stage an 8 out of 10, but the first two were such messes. Give them both 3s. So that probably brings it down to around 6. Which sucks because this race genuinely was good. Even though Truex just can't have an engine, you know. Oh, Chase Elliott lost 1 spot on pit road. When will this string of bad luck end? When will it end? And Truex blows an engine. Yeah, Truex blows an engine. Can you imagine how many more wins the 78 would have if there was a good driver in the car? His engine blew, idiot! That's not his fucking fault! Jackasses, I swear! I'm just waiting for Reddit to turn on Larson, just so I can be there, to bask in their tears as he wins more and more, as he gets a 4-win season, so we can just gracefully bask in the tears of these people that bitch every week about Truex. I know what it's like to be a fan of Jimmy Johnson. It feels good, man. Being in contention every week. Being 11 points, I think 15 now, but 11 points out of the chase lead. Out of not even the chase lead, the regular season standings lead. I've been watching NASCAR for 15 years. I've been watching this shit. And finally, the driver that I'm rooting for is putting together a consistently great season. Finally. After all these years of watching this shit, finally. And all that I hear people do is bitch about it. Finally. Finally, my driver is finding success, even in Xfinity. Allgaier is putting together a great season too. I think he took the points lead yesterday. And all I hear is bitching. It's not, man, it's not. But I think what killed Truex today more than his engine was the pit crew. They have been on point this year. I don't know if the damage is what was causing that each time, but that was not okay. That pit crew bullshit, that was not okay. So, yeah. I mean, they've been on point all season. So I can excuse it for one race. But yeah, if that continues, I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna get mad. Oh yeah, by the way. Oh yeah, Harvick won the K&N race. The K&N race. Oh, congratulations. You beat up on kids younger than even Xfinity drivers. Congratulations on your success in K&N, Harvick. Man, if there was no reason to hate him more, now he's a leech in K&N too! It wasn't enough to fucking siphon funds out of Xfinity. Oh, you gotta do it in K&N too! Oh, thank you, Harvick. You're making it so fucking much better, aren't you? You're making the series so much better. Did you notice how great this weekend was in trucks and Xfinity? Did you notice how good it was? How consistently fantastic the racing in both the trucks and Xfinity were this weekend? There were 0 leeches. None, unless you count Brandon Jones. No leeches. And we got that kind of racing Why aren't they banned now? Why weren't they banned last night? Why won't you fucking people listen to me? I know what I'm talking about. I may look like I have more screws loose than Truex's tires at multiple different races in 2016. But I'm right. I'm right. I am accurate in my predictions. Except for the ones that are blatantly really far-fetched. Such as the one where I said Danica was going to win this year. That's just because I hate Boyer. That wasn't even like trying to be accurate. That's just because I hate Boyer. But when I'm actually legitimately making a prediction, I'm always... Okay, always it's a bit of a stretch, but I'm usually right. Why don't you people listen to me? Quality racing because of no leeches. Why don't you people listen to me? Do I need to go to a mental hospital and get in a straitjacket for you people to fucking listen to me? Do I need to go to Arkham Asylum before people will listen to my rambling then? I can't believe this shit. Damn it, Truex's engine. Why couldn't you hang on today? I don't think he was going to catch Harvick because of the cylinders, but... Damn it. Oh. Oh, man. I don't even know, man. Oh, yeah, next week's Daytona. That's going to be great. It's going to be great, man. It's going to be great. Oh, by the way, I'm planning on shaving one of these days, so I'm going to leave it up to you, the commenters. Should I go with the goatee and shave everything else? Or should I go with the sideburns and shave everything else? I'm leaving it up to you, the viewers. Whichever one gets the most comments is going to be the one that I pick. I'm going to regret this. But I've regretted a lot of things that I've done in the past couple of months. So, what are you going to do, man? What are you going to do?